Hello, beautiful people. Teacher Erica here. Today, we are going to learn about bookings. All right, enough. That's how I catch my kids at the beginning of my session. They love this thing. Watch this. They get a kick out of that. I highly invest you spend that $1 to get these. They're in Walmart in the party section. Anyway, today we're going to discuss bookings and parent feedback. So I have met my 30-day mark as of today, and it's been amazing and fantastic. Nothing but good things to say about the company. And I've made some pretty decent money this month. My goal is to make over $4,000 this month. And again, that's making my own schedule. So my first week with VIP Kids, the day I signed my contract, I started getting bookings. I've already been through this in a previous video. Go check it out. But my first 7 days with VIP Kids, I only had 12 bookings. And each booking is 30 minutes long. So in reality, I maybe worked 6 hours that entire week, which isn't too fantastic, but I really don't need the extra money right now. So I was just working my way up. So then we got into week 2. Week 2 for me, I had 29 classes in 7 days. And this was very limited. I didn't want to risk working overnight because I didn't know if I could handle it. So I was very limited on my availability to teach class. So then we go into the 3rd week and I was like, yes, we're going to try an overnight because I have nothing else better to do. So my 3rd week, I did 1 overnight and I ended up teaching 40 classes in 7 days. Now this for me is week 4. Like I said, I'm 30 days in now. So week 4 for me, I've only taught 30 classes, but that's because my sister was graduating in Alabama. So I had to take some time off to travel down to go see her graduation. And I didn't want to risk teaching because I didn't know how her internet connection was. And I was there to spend time with her, not work. So I only taught 30 in 7 days, but I took a significant amount of time off. So now we're going into next week and I'm fully booked again with 40 plus classes, if not more, because now I'm working 2 overnights. I decided to work Friday and Saturday overnight because I want the money. So 30 days into VIP Kids, I have taught over 100 classes and I have taught over 70 students. Now, the reason it's 70 students is because I tend to get a lot of regulars. So a kid comes and books me, they have a lot of fun, they're cracking up laughing. They want Teacher Erica. So they go in and they book 5 or 6 more classes with me for the following week. I love my regulars. Love my kids. So that's why it's 100 classes, but only 70 students because I have several regulars now. Probably after my first week or 2, most of the classes I teach now are regulars. So it's nice to see the same kids. You know what to expect. You know the lesson. You don't have to plan for anything. You know what they like. And then, so my hours that I have open right now, I have a little sticky note because I can't remember anything because I have the memory of a goldfish. But anyway, I open my slots from 5 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and I don't open my 6:30 to 7 slot because I'm getting my daughter up for school. So basically 5 a.m. to 9:30 Eastern time. And then weekends, I'll open up 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. along with the 5 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. So I'll turn around and I'll work Friday evenings from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. And then I'm off all Saturday morning and afternoon. This will be my first week that I'm going to try to tackle Saturday night. And then Sundays, just to get my bookings up, I would open from 6:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. My goal, though, is to have all of Saturday off, aside from the 3 a.m., but all of Saturday off and all of Sunday off. And if I want to take a weekday off, then I can do that. As long as I don't open those classes in advance because they will get snatched up. So those are the slots that I open. And then if it's 11 o'clock at night and my 5 a.m. class has not booked yet, I close that because I want to sleep. And if I don't have to get up, then I'm not going to. Because what's going to happen is if it's short notice, you could wake up at 7 a.m. and be like, oh, I just missed 2 classes. That's bad. Don't do it. So what else was I going to talk about? So let's scratch bookings. Now we're going to talk about parent feedback. I have heard on our couple of the social media sites that I follow for VIP Kids, everyone wonders, how do you get parent feedback? Why am I not getting parent feedback? I've taught 100 classes and I still don't have parent feedback. And a lot of it has to do with how you word things, or if you're even asking the parents for feedback. So I have had, let's see how many. I have had 19 5-apple reviews from parents in 30 days, which doesn't sound like a lot, but compared to other people saying I've taught 100 kids and I don't have one 5-apple review, this actually looks really good. So I'll let you know how I do that. But first, I'm going to tell you what not to do in your classes. Do not eat, do not drink. The only time that I drink in class is if, and it's not even drinking, I pretend. I do have a cup of water, so when my 25 minutes is up, I'll close my camera out and then I'll take a drink, put it down, go into my next class. If you can't wait 25 minutes to take a drink or eat something, then you need to work on that. Because you can go 25 minutes. If you cannot, then you need to leave a couple of hours open so that you can go drink and eat, because it's very rude, and you are an English teacher. In China especially, it is rude. Their children aren't allowed to chew gum in class. You're not allowed to drink. You're not allowed to eat. And because you're an English teacher, you should not be doing those things anyway. So don't do any of that on camera. I've heard a lot of people say that you cannot look away from the camera because you get a bad Apple review. I haven't had any bad Apple reviews yet, but I'm also very dramatic. So if I'm looking for one of my props, then I'll go, Mike, where are you? And I'm throwing stuff around like this going, oh, Mike, where are you? And the kid is cracking up laughing. And then I go, oh, Mike, hi, Mike. The parents know you're looking for stuff. Now, if I'm like this, looking for my props, for all they know, I'm texting. They don't know any better. So they think you're texting or you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, and that's very rude. So make it exaggerative if you have to look for stuff. And don't complain if you get a bad Apple review. I mean, it happens. Some parents just don't like you. I'm waiting for my bad Apple review. It hasn't happened yet, but even the best teachers get them. And so I expect it at some point. So, so we went over all of that. Ask parents for a rating, but do it respectfully. There's a lot of things in China that can come off as rude, arrogant, disrespectful. For example, if you were in China and a parent asks you to come to dinner, you are supposed to say no. If you say yes, because that's what we do in America, if you say yes, you are rude. They don't expect you to say yes, because in their culture, you are to turn down gifts and rewards and little things like that. So their culture is very different from ours. You have to keep that in the back of your head. So when I want a 5-apple review, if I know that my class wasn't so good, then I don't even put this in my feedback, because I don't want them to go and review me. Haven't had any issues. I've actually had some parents that I did not ask for a review because I thought the class was bombed. But they actually went back and gave me a 5-apple review without me requesting. So even if you think you're doing bad, you might not be. So in your feedback, you say, Bao, address it to the student. Bao, it was so nice to meet you today. I loved having you in my class. Today we worked on the letters A, B, C, and we worked on 1, 2, and 3. Your pronunciation was amazing. You participated through the entire class, which is really good. Excuse my dogs. You imitated me and followed directions. Fantastic. Then I say, I hope to see you back in my classroom. I had a lot of fun teaching you. Period. Space. And then I put, VIP Kid likes to see that their teachers are performing well. If you have time, please rate your experience in my class. Also follow my profile to check my class times if you would like to book again. Short and sweet, Erica BSSW. And the reason I word it like that is because if you tell them, thanks for your 5-apple review. I'm a smart aleck, so if I read something like that, I would be like, well, you probably didn't perform at 5 apples, So why are you asking me for 5 apples? I'm just going to give you a 3 apples just because you asked for a 5. Because quite frankly, some people are jerks and they will do that just because you wanted your 5 apples. It happens. Everyone is different. Everyone has their own opinion. Not everyone is nice and sweet. It's life. It happens. So don't ever ask for a 5 apple review. Ever, ever, ever don't do it. It's gross. It doesn't look good. Just ask for a rating because you're giving them, they could rate you bad or they can rate you good. You're hoping they rate you good, but who knows? So just word it like that. And you should be good. Like I said, I haven't had any issues getting any reviews. I'm trying to get that 55 apple reviews so I can get another badge added to my profile. So I'm about to get I got my 30-day badge today, and I am about to get my 100 class badge. So yay, I'm excited because I'm an overachiever and I like seeing my progress. And if you like seeing progress, then this will be great for you too. So if you have any questions or concerns, or you need a little help, then feel free to send me an email on teacherericafromamerica@gmail.com. If you want to join VIP Kids and you think you'll be a great teacher, then click on my link and apply there, and then email me so that I can keep in touch with you and mentor you, and have fun. So that was all about parent feedback and bookings. I can share my bookings with you if I knew how to screen share. Don't know how to do that yet, but I'll get there. So have a great week and happy teaching. Mwah!